I had a question about green screen and what do I use for green screen. It's very simple. Because the quality of the T2i, the image that you can get, you don't have to have too fancy a material for your backdrop. What I'm using, and that's why we're not keying any of it out this time, is essentially this green poster board, which is looking kind of white on my monitor, but believe you me, it's bright green. Let's move it back. It still looks... kind of turn it sideways. Anyway, it's bright green poster board. It's 22 inches by 28 inches. You can buy it in craft stores. Sometimes you can catch it at Walmart or Kmart. I've even seen it in grocery stores. The pieces cost anywhere from 69 cents to $1. And behind me there's 6 of them up there on the wall, and I just put them up with staples and pins. And they work beautifully. And if you notice, I'm not doing anything special as far as the lighting, and it's also... I was going to measure it, in fact, to see how far away from me these things are. I'm trying to stay on the side with the microphone. 5 feet. I'm 5 feet from the green screen, and as you've seen, it works pretty well. So the camera's probably 7 feet away at this point. If you can't find this material, another thing that works real well is this inexpensive plastic tablecloth sheeting. Now this is a roll of it, and it's not quite 4 feet. I think it's 40 inches one way. And this roll was 100 feet when I bought it, and it was $20. And again, you can find it at party stores and places like that. It's a little thin, so you sometimes have to double it. But it's so cheap. The nice thing is you can just put it up and when you're done, just wad it up and throw it away. And there are also, I thought I had one in a package, tablecloth pieces that you can buy at any local store for around $1 to $2. So that gives you something that's about a 4x8 sheet. I generally fold it in half. Doubled, it seems to work pretty well. And with the T2i, the image quality and the way it captures light and all of that, it seems to work pretty well. So that's 2 inexpensive ways to get green screen that you don't really have to go to a lot of trouble to get. The other thing that I bought to cover up little spots is a can of this marking paint. Now this is made for marking ball fields and you know, for putting down stripes or marking trees that need to be cut. If you'll notice, the nozzle is right at the top, and it sprays straight out like a can of bug spray, I guess. But it's a bright green, and I think a can of this is about $5, and I seem to be getting an awful lot of mileage out of it. Anyway, that's just some inexpensive ways to get some green screen and get going with it. Like I said, the best thing is the bright green poster board, because it really doesn't need a lot of extra light. The only thing to watch out for is getting shadows on it when you're using your primary light. And honestly, instead of doing any 3-point lighting or anything fancy in here, all I have are 2 shop lights mounted on a stand, 500 watts each. So that just gives you an idea of how simple it is to light for this particular camera. Hope that helps.